You wake up earlier, you work later, you skip lunch to answer one more email, and somehow you're still falling behind. That feels broken. But the real reason is far stranger than you think. It's not that you're lazy. It's not that you're bad at your job. It's that effort and output stopped being connected a long time ago, and nobody told you. Here's the strange part. The harder you push inside a broken system, the more that system rewards the wrong things. You get faster at tasks that don't matter. You get better at putting out fires that shouldn't exist. Your business doesn't grow, it just runs hotter. Think about a small consulting business. The owner takes on more clients to make more money. More clients means more emails, more scheduling, more invoices. Soon the owner is spending 14 hours a day just keeping the lights on. Revenue goes up a little. Stress goes up a lot. And profit, the number that actually matters, barely moves. Why does this happen? Because of something called Parkinson's law. It states that work expands to fill the time available for its completion. In plain English, if you give yourself all day to answer emails, answering emails will take all day. Add more hours to your workday, and your business will quietly find more low-value tasks to fill them. So working harder doesn't shrink your to-do list. It grows it. There's a second force at play here too. The Pareto Principle. Roughly 80% of your results come from just 20% of your effort. For most solopreneurs, that 20% looks like a handful of high-value clients, one or two offers that actually sell, and a small set of tasks that move the needle. The other 80%? Admin work, low-value clients, busy work that feels productive but isn't. Here's the twist. Most people respond to feeling overwhelmed by working harder inside that 80%. They answer more emails, they take more calls, they say yes to more small projects, and the system rewards them for it in the short term with a feeling of being needed. But needed and profitable are not the same thing. Picture two business owners. The first works 60 hours a week, answering every message personally, juggling 5 tools that don't talk to each other. The second works 30 hours a week. Same revenue. Watch what's different. The second owner built a system. A simple AI assistant drafts replies to common questions. An automated workflow tool, something like Make or Zapier, moves new leads from a form straight into a project tracker without anyone touching it. The work didn't get done by working harder. It got done by removing the need for effort in the first place. This is the hidden mechanism. Every hour you spend doing a task that could be automated isn't just an hour lost. It's an hour your business didn't use to grow. You're not just busy. You're busy in the wrong direction. Now here's where it gets interesting. AI didn't create this problem. The problem existed long before AI. What AI does is remove the excuse. For decades, automating the boring 80% required a developer, a budget, and months of setup. Most solopreneurs simply couldn't justify it. That gap is closing fast. Today, a tool like ChatGPT can draft your client proposals from a short voice note. A tool like Notion AI can summarize a messy project into a clean update in seconds. None of this requires code. None of it requires a team. It requires about an hour of setup once. So why do so many people still work harder instead of smarter? Because smarter feels risky and harder feels safe. Working harder is familiar. It feels like control. Setting up a system feels like giving something up, even when that something is the part of your day you hate the most. But consider the compound effect. Small actions, repeated consistently, produce massive results over time. Not because any single action is dramatic, but because they stack. Automating one small task today doesn't feel like much. But that's one task you'll never have to think about again. Do that 10 times over a few months, and you've quietly removed dozens of hours a week from your business, permanently. This is the modern mirror. Your business right now is either compounding effort or compounding leverage. There is no neutral option. Every week you don't automate a repetitive task, you're choosing, often without realizing it, to keep paying that time cost forever. So what does this actually look like for you today? Not a complete overhaul, not quitting your tools and starting from scratch. Just one task. The one you do every single day that makes you sigh before you start it. The follow-up email, the weekly report, the same 5 questions every new client asks. Pick that one task. Spend 30 minutes today figuring out how a simple AI tool or automation could handle it for you. Not perfectly, just well enough to take it off your plate. Now you are ready to start getting rich.